Getting them reps in tonight on Later with Leon. I'm chilling with the one and only legendary CT Fletcher, 6-time powerlifting champion, bodybuilding, man, YouTube influencer, man. Like I've learned so much about so many different people and watching your channel. It's ridiculous. You know, guys like Mike Rashid, you know what I'm saying? I forget the other big dark-skinned brother used to work out heavy with y'all, man. It used to be with you and Mike. And then, of course, the Hulk, Kevin, you know, Hulk. Yeah. Everybody love that. Movies, man. You got the movie bug. So I'm sitting, listen, and I remember when the movie first came out, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, and I'm in the movie theater, and I'm with my wife, and I see the joy you come up in the prison yard and hit my man up. And I'm like, hey, that's CT Fletcher. Like, I'm ignorant as hell in the middle of the movie theater. And it was this one other dude was like, yeah, it's still your set, bro. And I'm like, yeah, it's still your set. The wife looking at me like I'm crazy. What gave you the movie bug, man? And can we look to see CT in some more films? Because that, you know, that was a pretty intimidating scene. And you was a little bully in that scene, man. That looked like you did that for real, man.
It looked like I had.
Yeah, I said, hold on.
Rehearsing.
I said, CT did that a little too like, yeah, I've been here before. Man, what was going on?
He was like, yeah, let me stunt coordinator show you how. I said, no, I got this. I got this part. Yeah. You just want me to shank somebody, or I got this. So no, it was just, you know, somebody down there at the studio seen one of my videos and said, I think we have our shanker, and called me up, and I was, you know, I'm ready to go, man. I even brought my own shank.
CT, we have a role for you. It doesn't require pretty much talking. We just want you to, oh, y'all want me to shank somebody? Babe, get the shank. Hey, get number 3.
There you go. Pull number 3 out. I'm ready.
Can we expect to see CT in some more movies?
I'm on standby. I'm on call anytime the phone rings. I am ready to go. Just, you know, let the old man have it. As long as they don't want me to do no stunts.
No action.
I'm good to go, man. If somebody needs somebody to get cussed out, call me up.
So now you've been in the streets. You now I'm pretty sure you've run across some unsavory characters, some people that even you would consider like, hey man, this dude. Have you ever had any run-ins with like Suge Knight or any of the other gangsters out there in LA? Or was there anybody ever in your time coming up and you being who you was that you had to check, like, because they thought because you do the bodybuilding thing and you getting a little famous with that, you still couldn't walk around, march around out here on these streets like you wasn't a hog now yourself? Have you ever had beef with somebody that you literally had to like tell them like, look, man, it's gonna go bad because I'm not gonna back down and I know you ain't gonna back down. So let's think of something, man, for something go wrong, or my people get at your people, you know what I'm saying? Because they know I don't bother nobody.
Yeah, you know, I haven't had any problems recently because, you know, I'm an old man now. Most people, but in my 50s, I had young cats, you know, still want. But since I've been in my 60s, no. But when I in my early 50s, I had cats, you know, talking about, oh, you I see you lifting weights on you on YouTube. You ain't hard. You ain't hard. And actually, you know, a young cat wanted to challenge me, Leon, and I thought that was very disrespectful. And he
in the gym, he
was talking about actually, you know, put the dukes up. Yeah, want to go in. And I told him, he said, I need a year to train. If I give me a year to train, I said, well, you don't want to fight. If you need a year to train for a 53-year-old man, boy, you don't want to fight.
Do nothing.
You can sit your ass down somewhere, you know, before I get mad.
Better than me, I'd have had my son whoop his ass.
Yeah, before I get mad, you know, I need a year to train. When I get me a year to train, I'm gonna be ready for you. So I ain't got no year. Hell.
That's funny as hell. He come try to call you out, say, but hold on.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna need a year, man, to get right.
Yeah, let me get a year to get ready for you.
You take me when I'm 54, but you don't want no problems with him.
You don't want no smoke at 53, but 54?
I got it, bro. Let's talk about your son, man, because he was on helping you get set up for this, man. And I, you know, I don't have any sons. I got daughters. I love all my girls doing them, and I'm so glad I've always been in their life and been there for them. Talk about being a Black father, man, because I swear to God, CT, I feel like Black father to talk about the worthless dudes out there. So what is it like to you in your relationship with your son being a Black father, man?
Oh, man. Out of all, people give me a bunch of different titles, but the one that I'm most proud of is dad. Man, it means so much to me to correct the mistakes that I felt like that I had going up through my childhood. My dad gave me the perfect example of how not to treat your children. How to, I want my kids to look back on their childhood with fond memories. I had a wonderful time with my dad. They asked my dad when we made the movie, my Magnificent Obsession, they asked him, can you recall some of the good times that you and CT had together as a child? And my dad was speechless. And then I was looking at him hard, because I was like, if you could think of a good time that we had together, I want to hear what this was, because I missed it. I didn't have none. I'm not one fond memory. So if you have one, I want to hear it. And he was speechless. Leon, I don't want my kids to be speechless when they're asked that question 20 years from now, or long after I'm gone. Can you recall a good time you had with your dad? I want them to have a long list. They can't even get to the end of how many wonderful times that them and their dad had together. So that was huge for me.
Yeah, that's big. That's how I feel about my pops, man. Rest in peace. He's been gone from us now for about 9 years. That was my dog. You know what I'm saying? Trips to Vegas. Don't tell your mom. I'm like, you don't know you leaving. You with me, fool. What is you talking about?
Absolutely.
He's doing something. Don't tell your mom. That was my man, and I think that's a beautiful thing. I see how you interact with your son. Is he going to? Is he training to go compete professionally, or he's just you letting him live his life, and he's just in the gym because that's something he loves to do?
Well, it's absolutely because it's something he loves to do. I never try to force it on him. We competed. I took him to his first contest, and he won 2 world titles already in powerlifting. So he's well on his way.
Wow, that's love, man. That's love, man. Hey, we'll be right back. More with CT Fletcher. We're gonna close it out. And let me say, brother, before we go to break, I'm enjoying this talking to you, man, because you're a real dude. I always thought you was real on your videos, but I'm seeing it firsthand, and our listeners and viewers are too, and I appreciate you. We'll be right back. More with the legend, CT Fletcher, coming up on Later with Leon.